2023, oh shit, what is this? Whatever the hell this Genesis. And Genesis is a, whatever. I don't care. It's one of those things, but it has a heat pump. This is your AC condenser. You see this? This is your AC condenser. It has refrigerant in it. You see that? That's it. Okay, that's all you need to know about heat pump system. They're that simple. Everything's small and cheap. Actually, it's not. I'm going to put up prices on cheap on the Facebook page. You see that frozen bottle down there? This is filled with refrigerant right here. This is your accumulator. You see that? If you want to look up some part numbers and try to get some prices, let's see if I can get you a price. So you see it's all icy. I'm recovering the refrigerant. So there's your part numbers. If you want to look up prices, go right at it. Here's your compressor. The inverter is built in the back. That is your high voltage 3-phase compressor. Then you have your other heat exchanger right here in an accumulator. And here's one of your condensers right there. And one of these, I think you'll have an expansion valve off of it. You have a one-way valve. As you can see, you got sensor wires here. You got three wires right here. So this has a positioning that's going to control that valve right there. Plate heat exchanger through a glycol loop and refrigerant. You'll have your other expansion valve or solenoid. I think in this case it's two wire. So that's solenoid right there, not expansion valve. I think the expansion valve might be below. There's another, it might be a reversing valve. I don't think it's the expansion valve. It is 3-wire. I don't think it's expansion valve. I think that's a solenoid. I have to look it up on the parts list. And then down below, there's another one. Yeah, these are valves for switching. So what you see right here is also located right here. That's the same one that you see right here. So those are like diverting valves, switching valves right there on this unit. What do we got? We got a big water pump here for the glycol loop system, another water pump here for the glycol loop system. There's another one of these switching valves, 3-wire, just identical to that. Let me get you some part numbers for you guys. For you guys who are curious and you want to do some price researching for when there's time for parts replacements, when you litter this system, just like that guy on the other shop, from the shop who burnt out that guy's Prius Prime electric pump, and if you burn it out to the point where it's metal flake and black oil throughout the system, you're replacing all this. Done deal. That's it. Right here, what do we got? This is brazed in. So this expansion tank right here, it's like a receiver, is welded to and part of the plate heat exchanger. Get you right there. I think there's a part number on it. There you go. You can focus on that. Come on, focus. There you go. I think you get a part number off that. Look up the price of these things and you'll find out how expensive everything is. That's it on this Kia or Hyundai GV60 Genesis. So the biggest problem I see now is when these do get in a front-end accident, if they ever go hard, when guys are replacing the accumulator assemblies and they replace components they don't know about and how much oil's in the system, and then they take this vehicle, they ship it down the street to the cheap guy who hands it off to the kid with not much experience, who hooks up the hoses and presses the numbers and says go and says it's going to be all charged. If he doesn't know about these heat pump systems and that compressor burns out, you as the shop who did it are responsible for it. Take it now, like I tell the customers, take it to the dealer. This one will be, $8, $9 grand, and the shop will be paying for it. It's really that simple. Lack of knowledge is expensive. See you guys later.